morning. I'm back on campus, and I just completed my first on-campus workout. I forgot my earbuds. My hair had to go into a double ponytail because it doesn't yet fit into one man bun, and there were 2 other people there, so I felt very subconscious, but I did it. I completed it. Yay. Now I'm headed to a practice room for my first practice session of the semester. Classes don't start till tomorrow. Today I just have a meeting with my advisor and I'll start my online classes. But other than that, I have one more day to chill before classes start up again. Hey. And now I'm done practicing. I think an hour of each is just long enough to get some good work in. Even though I'm gonna hate it, I think I'm gonna love it. Because I'm done with my workout, I'm done with my practicing, and I'm breathing the nice, cool morning air, and I feel like life is good. Which, is not something I was feeling when I was pulling all-nighters to finish my animation project. I guess that goes to show that a good night's sleep and a good early morning rise really is pretty good for your health. Go figure. Hey, this is new, I think. Yeah, this all looks new. This may mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to me because I always have to stop and lift my scooter onto the sidewalk. Now there are ramps to easily and smoothly scooter on and off of the sidewalk. And here we are again in the dance studio. I was able to score a real cool plan where I have the dance studio open for me at 6 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was just a little bit worried that that would be a difficult thing to request. But here I am ready for the dance workouts that I'm going to do. It might be a while before I have anything cool to show you, but rest assured, there will be future installments of the vlog that contain dance routines. I will say that one of the most annoying things about getting up early to work out these days, I'm finding already, is that once I start working out, all I'm gonna want on is like a t-shirt and like, I don't know, shorts or workout pants or something. But to get here, because it's so cold, I have 3 layers and a hoodie. I even put on gloves today, and then I get here, and then it immediately comes off. I get to try my new Bluetooth speaker today as well. However, I don't get to try my new earbuds because I don't know where they are. I may have left them at home. $30 earbuds somewhere at home. And I called Bethany to see if she could find where they were, and I remembered that they are not at home. They are in Oregon. There's a point where your hair just gets so wild you can't even comment on it. Do you guys remember on a recent vlog where I was talking about European countries and had no idea where they were? Well, guess what I have to do for my contemporary world class online. Well, check it out. I am now the newest member of Acting 2. So, backstory here. I'm taking Acting 1, and Miss Stephanie, the person who teaches Acting 1 and Acting 2, talked about it in Acting 1. How Acting 2 is sort of like the internal character development type thing, and Acting 1 is more the physicality, the voice, and everything like that. So it makes sense. You learn how to show a character before you learn how to develop a character. But my brain goes, ooh, those things go really well together. What if I could take both? And then I looked into it, and I know there are some people who take both, but usually that's because they're sophomores and they either transferred in or they changed their major and they didn't have acting 1 when they should have, so they went back and did acting 1 while they're taking acting 2. It's very unusual for a freshman to take acting 2. But as a non-traditional student, someone who waited 2 years to come into college, I thought that might be grounds for some sort of exception. I looked at my schedule and it fits like a puzzle piece into my schedule and also into the hour requirements and everything. And so I just talked with, I don't know what his official title is, and so he sort of tentatively said that would be fine. But that's really exciting because over the past couple days I've been thinking about it, and just the more I think about it, the more elements fit into place, and it's just like perfect that I take acting 2 now instead of later. And it's really hard to explain. It just feels correct for me at this point. But it's also really exciting because I am looking very forward to taking acting 2. Looking very forward to taking acting 2. There was a sentence. So there you go, cool beans. I wore my glasses just so I'd look smarter, to maybe impress him a little bit more, make me look a little bit older. It's snowing. A little bit. It's a tiny little flurry. Barely anything. It was mostly raining this morning. You've already seen a bunch of different social clubs running around today. Surprisingly, and opposite of the rest of this week, the girls have been the loud, rowdy ones. Although it's interesting to point out that they're loud in a very organized, we are singing very loudly manner, while the guys this whole weekend have been rowdy in terms of walking down the men's freshman dorm hallways, making lots of noise and banging on doors. So that's an interesting point of contrast. I don't think I mentioned this before, but there was a statistic pointed out to us at the beginning of this rush week that said something like 25% of the student body are in social groups, which is incredibly low to what I would have assumed. I mean, I guess the social clubs are just so loud about themselves that you just kind of assume everyone's in a social club. But then you realize that no, it's a relatively small percentage actually. Which in a way is kind of worse, because then it's like being indie isn't quite as rebellious and indie as you would assume. So today I'm joining the other 3/4 of the student body that have not joined social clubs. Whoop-de-doo. Hey. I don't remember what the last thing I recorded was, but I'm in bed on a Saturday night and I haven't recorded the outro. I can't reach a light from here and I don't want to get up, so this is what you get. I'll see you next week. Yep.